So welcome to another episode of Philly2Detroit Boxing. We got a very special guest on today. We got Shera Mae Patricio. How you doing, Shera?
I'm doing good. Thank you for having me.
For
Thank you for
sure. Yep.
coming
Thank you
on.
for being on. And I know, yeah, y'all, you in Hawaii, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, say, we were about to say like it's that 6 hour difference. We were like 10 o'clock. I'm like, oh man. But what time? It's only like what, four there?
Yeah, 4 p.m.
Okay, yeah, that's dope though, being Hawaii. But like, I guess to get started, like I saw somewhere you actually did an interview with one of my homeboys, Jose from Mo Boxing No Problem. Um,
hmm
yeah, I seen your interview with him, and I saw that you said you were a gymnast and a dancer formerly. Like, what got you into boxing?
My dad, he was a boxer. Like at first, it was like not intentionally. So like, we just grew up around it. Like, and he just started teaching us just for self defense. And he was like, cause my dad was boxing, and he would take us to the gym, and we like be around there, and then he would train us a bit, like just for self defense. That's all. And then he seen like, oh, like what if we like get into it or start
hmm
trying to compete and stuff. And then we ended up getting good, and we just started going like to more nationals and start winning and stuff. So yeah.
Right, you kind of started to kind of find a love for it in a way.
Yeah, yeah.
And then was this something you said that your dad kind of got you guys into it? Is it now something that like did you guys like I know in a lot of parent fighter relationships some fighters feel like forced into it. Did you guys kind of feel that at first but now you kind of love it or was it always a love for it?
I feel like, well, we was doing like multiple sports, so like
hmm
we barely focused on boxing. It was just like a side thing. Like we would just go to the gym, train, and like, but we fell in love with it too, because like we started winning, and like our connection with, because my whole family competes, so like our
hmm
connection into the sport like is like strong, and it's fun, like competing with my family and like going up with them.
Right.
I was gonna ask you at what age did you decide that boxing was going to be your main sport?
Uh, when what age was I, like 16? Like, cause I joined the team. My I won the youth year. Like ever since like I started, I joined the team, Team
hmm
USA. I won that tournament, and I was on the team, and I was like, dang, I can like really make it. Like, I'm trying to go for the
hmm
Olympics and like be up there and type shit. And everything just started to go through and became better.
Is Yeah, is boxing big in Hawaii? Like, what is the boxing scene like there? I know you said you and your whole family, it's been like a family thing for y'all, but like, is it
Yeah.
really a big boxing scene, like just in general there?
Like before, there wasn't. Like it was mainly kickboxing. Kickboxing was like really big in Hawaii, but now like like as I grew up, like I seen so much younger generations coming up along, and there's like a lot of young kids into getting into
hmm
boxing, so it's getting big.
Right. Then who are some people like that you like to get some work in with? Obviously, you're on a national team. You got some like really great competition around you. Who are some people that you like to get some work in with?
Like on the island, or like,
Yeah,
oh.
shoot, yeah, yeah, both, yeah, yeah, on the island and on the national team, like just on,
hmm
like just who give you the best work and bring the best out of you.
Who brings, like, I feel like, because when I mainly spar the boys at my
hmm
Okay,
gym.
yeah, that works
They
too. Yeah,
bring,
that's
Yeah,
cool.
you can
nah,
name
they be
them.
bringing my brother, he be giving my best work, or like my teammates, or like the gyms that be coming. All the bo all the boys in the in Hawaii be giving me my best challenge. Like whenever it's girls, there's barely girls in
I about to say you
Hawaii.
be whooping on them a little bit. You...
Just a little bit.
You.
But but yeah, I'd say the boys give me the most competition for real. And
How
I
was
like
Oh no, go ahead. I apologize.
oh no, go ahead, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, how was it getting used to getting punched in the face by boys? Like, was that something like how? Cause like how somebody even tell you like, yeah, you about to get in the ring with them? Like, how long did it take you to
Uh,
get used to it, or was you always used to it? Especially as a
like
female, like it's like boxing is a sport that most females don't pick to decide to do.
yeah. No, but I just got used to it because like my first sparring partner was a boy, so and it was my brother.
All right,
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, so
And
like
he
I
not
grew
gonna
up
take it
just
easy on you either, probably.
no. He was trying to beat my ass.
Right.
But it was the same. It went both ways. So, and I just grew up, and there's like barely any female boxers. Like, so I had like no female sparring. I only had like one sparring partner that was a female. So, that's about it.
Hmm. Who are some people you like to study, just like professionally, like in the game right now? Like, do you like watching a certain fighter or certain fighters to like,
Yeah,
take some shit from?
yeah. I like to watch Lomachenko, like his footwork. I love his
Mm.
Hmm.
footwork, and then I like to watch Clarissa, like how she's like strong and like she just like be be the she likes to what you call get on her opponent like
Yeah.
and stuff. And
No,
I like watching
Clarissa.
Mayweather. Mayweather, he
Uh,
has a good IQ.
yeah,
Yeah,
you
I
gotta
watch
watch
it.
Floyd. Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
Man.
shout out to Clarissa too. I actually just went to her fight last night and she did
Yeah,
her
bro was there
thing.
yesterday.
Yeah,
yeah. I
so
was about to say her fight last night was like that.
yeah, so shout out to Clarissa.
So are
And
you
then also, oh go ahead, bro.
no, I was gonna ask how long do you plan on staying in the amateurs? Is you waiting for the next Olympics to try to go get a gold, or are you planning on turning pro soon?
I'm actually, yeah, I'm waiting for the Olympics to turn pro. So after
Okay.
this go around, then I'm definitely turning pro.
All right.
Yeah.
What would you say like are some of the toughest parts about competing at the national level? Because like pretty much any boxer in a country, like male or female, would love to be like in your position. Like, what do you
Mm.
think are like some of the toughest parts about being in your position and competing at this elite level?
I think it's the like competing at. Oh wait, what are you trying to ask? Like
Like
competing.
the USA national level, like what are the toughest parts about like
Basically,
competing
yeah,
at that level? Yeah,
because
because
it's a
rather than
million
like
amateurs out here, but
some
not
amateurs
everybody on the USA
they'd never
team. Like
make it to that top
exactly.
level. Like what would you say the toughest parts about were to get to that that elite level?
Mm. I'd say is like the dedication and putting in like the hard work, the long night, the late nights, and all that. Like that'd be the hardest, and just staying disciplined. Like if you not disciplined, then you won't get up there, or if you like don't put in the work, you won't make it up to the top because like the work you put in is what will determine your accomplishments and like what how high you achieve.
Hmm. What are some of your main goals with boxing, just in general? What do you want to do, like with the sport? Like, let's say, at the end of the day, at the end of your career, what do you want to accomplish?
Mm. I wanna I wanna put like Hawaii on the map because it's like there's people barely know Hawaii and all,
Yeah.
and like I just want to like put us on the map, become an Olympic gold medalist for all the younger generations who looks up to me and all. And I want to become like a world champion, making a statement like, yeah, we're up here too. We're out here trying to be up at top with all the other states like who've been because there's not much of us going up
Right.
and it's so expensive. for us to like always travel and go out to there.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
that's why I want to put Hawaii on the map.
I was gonna say a plane ticket to Hawaii is crazy. So going from Hawaii to somewhere else is probably crazy too. Like,
Yeah.
You say you compete with a lot of family members. How many is it siblings or is other like you got how many family members you have competing with you?
I have 5 brothers and 2 sisters,
And
and we're
all of
all
them compete?
yeah. We have 6 of us.
mm,
Oh, 5 of us is national champions.
damn. Oh, yeah, y'all
Yeah,
Damn.
working in it. Y'all working down
they're
there for sure.
they're up
So right.
in Lubbock, Texas right now. 3 of my brothers competing.
I heard
That's
there's
great.
something going down there.
Yeah,
Is it
for
like a tournament?
yeah, national tournament.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. I say, your dad trained all of y'all?
Yeah.
Oh
Mm.
yeah. He
You must
working
say
too.
he
I'm
be
about to say.
busy. Yeah.
I'm about to say he
Got a
possibly
couple of
working.
y'all.
Yeah.
Must say have has any big promoters reached out or any managers or anything that reached out
Yeah.
and tried to get you to turn professional earlier than what you want to? Or
Yeah,
or
like
not even that, just told you that they checking for you basically and gonna be watching you in the future.
yeah, I've had like a couple people a couple promoters had like PBC hit me up and then Top Rank.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I've
Oh
been
yeah.
looking at too. Yeah, they've been hitting me up and wanting me to
Tyrann get
turn
all the
pro
Olympian.
already.
Yeah, yeah. I'm
Is
about to say
it
that. I know it's probably tempting, but do it
I was
at
just
your
about to.
own
I was
pace.
just
Do
about
your
to ask
own.
you, like,
Yeah,
is
do
it
your
tempting
thing.
when your father come to you, like, yeah, top rank asking about you, PBC asking about you, but we still gonna rock out here for the next couple of years. Like, do you sometimes want to be like, where the contract at? Like, let's fight then. Like,
Not yeah, he be saying that, but I'd be like saying like, "Oh, I want to turn pro already." He'd be like, "No, we gotta wait one more year.
Yeah.
Let's wait one more year because everything will change. You're just almost there." And I was like, "Okay."
Right. Because I know that's probably tempting. Like Top Rank, the biggest promotion in the world, to arguably.
Mhm.
definitely.
You know what I mean? I know that's probably tempting, especially when
Yeah.
they coming to you. Bob Arum want to sign you. You know what I mean? So I know
Yeah.
that's probably like, man, pops, you tripping. I think we should go ahead and you sign this contract.
Not for real.
What are your thoughts on women's boxing right now? Obviously, in the last year, it's been going crazy. What are your thoughts on it? And do you think it's going to continue? Do you think the biggest fights are going to continue to get made?
In women's boxing,
Yeah.
yeah, I think like it's growing overall. Like
Mhm.
ever since like I've known, it wasn't that big, but it Clarissa them like they all made a change, and I'm hoping to see more. And I'm trying to be included to
Right.
make a
Yeah,
change for the women.
definitely. You see how many countries or cities you've been to fought in tournaments and like do you tell the difference when you sparring somebody from different countries in terms of their fighting style?
But yeah, I can. Like I've other in besides USA in the other countries they fight like a European style, and it's like
Mm-hmm.
way different. Yeah, it's like jumpy.
All right, yeah.
Do you
They be
find that
like,
like tough to deal with, or do you kind of adjust pretty quickly and kind of figure them out?
yeah, I usually adjust really quickly, and I don't let their game plan change my game plan. Like I
Right.
like to lead the fight, cause my fighting style is to be the aggressor and like to break them down.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that was gonna be my next question too. Kind of how would you describe your style?
Oh yeah, my style's like an aggressor, like, and I like to break my opponents down like mentally. So like, once I
Mm-hmm.
know I broke them down mentally, then I'll be like, yeah, I got this fight locked in.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just finish it.
And what weight class you fighting at right now?
119, 54 kilograms.
Mm.
Okay.
Mm.
Is that a weight class you see yourself being at for a minute? Obviously, you're gonna grow. I know you said you want to wait till after the Olympics and within the next year,
Mm.
but obviously, you're gonna grow. What weight do you see yourself being pro at?
I feel like I'll start around there. like
Still stay the
flyweight.
same around the
Yeah,
same. Yeah.
yeah. Then I'll eventually grow to go up like 125. Cause I fought in 125. I just fought in the past Golden Glove 125 because
Mhm.
since I already qualified at 119, I couldn't fight at that weight. So I fought 125, and then now I'm qualified at two weight classes. So yeah, I don't
Oh,
You were
mind
okay.
qualified
going.
to go to a nationals or something, or to go? What you qualified for?
Yeah, for the Olympic trials.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
Or
yeah,
so
The
you going? Or so you actually get to decide which weight you gonna go there when the time come.
yeah.
Alright.
I'm about to say, I bet that you get a choice. So a lot of people probably don't
Yeah.
get too much of a choice.
Nah, for real.
I was gonna say, man. So where do you see yourself in 5 years? I know you said you probably see yourself turning pro after Olympics, but if you had to write out like a 5 year plan, where do you see yourself at the end of that 5 years?
At the end of that 5 years, I'm gonna be an Olympic gold medalist. Like two after 2 years, I wanna be fighting for like the world belt already, and then I wanna be continuing to become like continue to gain like more experience in the
Mhm.
like getting more pro debuts and stuff throughout
Mhm.
that, and just like living life and doing what I love.
Right. Have you
I
have you
see.
do you spar any pros yet? Have you got some working with some pretty good pros?
Yeah, I have, but like well, I'm upcoming. I'm gonna head to Vegas and head to spar some pros out
Oh
there.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
Always got to
actually
get
gonna be
that
my
Vegas
next
work.
question. I was gonna ask you how long do you plan to like? Do you ever plan on moving from Hawaii when you turn pro, or because most people
Uh,
turn pro and go to Las Vegas because that's like the fight capital. Or
yeah, yeah, usually. I actually not sure about that, but like I kind of like living in Hawaii. It's like different,
yeah,
but
no,
I'll
it's
have my
Hawaii.
yeah, it's why it's Hawaii. It's just expensive, but I would live in Hawaii, but I would have like my fight camps out like in Vegas and stuff.
Right.
Like I wouldn't
Mhm.
mind that.
Right. It's kind of going back and forth.
Mm.
You going to like the Mayweather gym, Top Rank gym? Do you know where you going when you get out there?
I'll be at the top rank gym, but I'm gonna hit up the Mayweather gym too.
Oh
Get
yeah,
some
you
work
gotta.
Uh,
in, most definitely.
Yeah, you gotta go down to the dog house and get some work in.
Yeah,
no, yeah, definitely. But I said, who's some of the best amateur fighters that you have met, male or female?
male, female. Like, I've met Keyshawn Davis. He's a good
Yeah.
fighter. Keyshawn
Yeah.
Davis. Um, Kamel Moulton. Who else? Uh, Female wise, I'd say Jahida Gonzalez. She's a really good fighter. Morel McCain. She's really good too.
Okay.
From Ohio. Yeah, and yeah, those are like my top fighters I like to watch.
Right. Amateur wise.
Yeah, amateur wise.
Yeah, yeah. How many fights would you say you had collectively as an amateur? What is your amateur record?
Mine, I don't have that much. I have like 40 plus.
40 plus.
No, yeah, no,
Yeah,
that's a lot.
cause
That's
like
pretty. I was about to say
Hawaii,
that's
or
you.
Hawaii I barely get fights, or I never get fights now. But like,
Yeah. I was gonna say, shoot, is the local scene out there? Do y'all have like a lot of local like amateur shows and things like that out there?
yeah, we try to have one. Like ever since COVID, we barely had
Mm-hmm.
and everything, but we usually have one like every month.
Right.
Like yeah, show.
Or just kind of get the community, like get all the boxers some type of exposure and whatnot.
Yeah, yeah.
No, I feel you for sure. And then for we got a lot of good fights coming up. Like obviously we got Josh Taylor and Teofimo Lopez coming up this weekend.
Oh yeah, I seen
Who do
that.
you? Yeah, yeah. Who do you like in that fight?
I'd say Teofimo. Like,
Yeah, that's what I'm going with.
yeah, that's he
Yeah,
probably.
I've been going Josh Taylor for the last week, man. I don't know if people been. I've
No,
been
we
going
got
You
Josh
we
were
got
Taylor.
sleeping on
Tio.
him?
We got Tio. Tio gonna pull that off, man. He gonna pull that
Yeah,
off.
Teal. Yeah, so I think Teal.
Do you like how about that? We got a lot of good ones coming up. Dang. Who's before Terrence Crawford?
Inoue and Cool Boy.
Yeah, Stephen Fulton. How do you like that fight? Do you like In a Way?
I
Stephen
haven't seen
Fulton.
him. No,
You
I
haven't
haven't
seen In a
seen
Way?
him.
What about Stephen
Yeah.
Fulton? You
No, I haven't seen him fight either.
Oh yeah, well you got
uh,
to tune in for that one. That's gonna be
yeah,
Yeah,
a.
I was
definitely gotta
definitely
tune.
to
Definitely
it.
gotta tune in.
I was about to say
Especially the
when
Stephen Fulton. You gotta watch Stephen Fulton.
yeah,
He
well
a Philly
tune in for
fighter.
that one for sure.
Yeah.
How about the Devin Haney Lomachenko? Who did you think won that? Obviously, a lot of people thinking Loma won
Oh
that
yeah,
fight.
that was a
Yeah,
crazy
how did you
fight.
feel about that one?
I feel like it was a close fight. Unanimous is
Mm-hmm.
crazy though. Like
Yeah,
You
unanimous
feel
is
like
unanimous
Loma
is a
should
crazy.
have
little
got it?
wild.
Yeah, but I think Loma he did his thing. It could have been gone either way. Tank was
Yeah.
hitting some good shots, but Loma was catching him too.
Mhm.
I just say it was close, but unanimous was crazy.
No, yeah, unanimous is crazy. A
No,
lot
they
of
had
people
an
thought it was a
8-4, and
draw.
they gave Haney one of those that 10th round. They gave one of the judges gave him that
Yeah,
10th round. That was crazy.
that
It's
was
But
kind of
crazy.
what was
yeah,
even more crazy though? A lot of people ain't bring it up. But in that round, that second round where Garcia knocked
Oh,
when
that
Tank
was
knocked Garcia down, one of them rounds was a 10-10 round with the knockdown. But
dang.
he just knocked him out in the seventh joint, so nobody really cared because it don't
yeah.
decide
It
the
don't
Yeah,
fifth.
matter
But
no
don't
people
more.
matter.
cared
It
about this
stopped.
one
It
because
Yeah,
it
stopped.
went to the scorecard. So
it didn't really matter at that point. How about the Terrence Crawford, Errol Spence? Obviously, that's probably the biggest fight in boxing right now.
biggest
Uh-huh.
fight of the decade.
I got
Yeah,
Bud
you got
Crawford for
Bud.
sure. Yeah.
Hey, we
Oh
be
man, you
getting
said
mixed
that
answers,
fast.
man. We be getting mixed answers. So why do you say Bud?
You
What's
said
your
that kind
reasoning?
of fast too.
He's strong. Like, Spence, he alright. Like, but
He
Bud,
alright.
Hold on,
nah, he
hold
good.
on. What you mean?
He good.
Hold on.
But Crawford's strong as hell. He's strong and he's just sharp. I'd say he
Super
lose.
sharp for sure.
Yeah,
No,
he's sharp.
definitely. Yeah,
Super
oh yeah,
sharp.
yeah. You got Shakur Stevenson and Devin Haney matchup.
Oh, that would be crazy. I think I got Shakur though.
Yeah, I don't think nobody. I don't
Shakur.
got nobody from 140 on down being Shakur. I ain't even gonna cap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Even with Tank though, because they got to meet up too. How you feel about a Shakur and Tank?
Shakur and Tank. I think Shakur.
Yeah.
Quick question: the fact that you're an aggressor as a fighter, do you catch yourself being biased towards aggressors sometimes when you like me? Because I always feel like I know I'm biased towards the boxer. I know I am. Like I know if it's a close fight, I'm 9 times out of 10 I'm gonna give it to the boxer just because that's just the style of fighting. You grow up. Floyd got me into boxing, so it's like watching Floyd. That's how I seen him do it. So that's the style I'm biased to. Do you catch yourself being biased to like aggressors? That's why I was actually
Aggressive.
surprised that you picked Bud to be Errol Spence. Errol Spence
Sometimes
is real
I'm
aggressive.
like, yeah, he is. But I like to see cleaner shots. Like if someone cuts, if that like I when I watch a fight, I like to see like cleaner shots. Like if you just throwing for throwing, like I'll be like, oh, he aggressive, but like, are you catching a cleaner shot? Like, are you
Mm-hmm.
landing better? Type like that.
Definitely.
No, I
Yeah.
feel you on that.
About to say,
You
is
got
it
any?
no, yeah, I was gonna ask you, is it you know how guys like Ryan Garcia and Shakur Stevenson and Devin Haney, they've been around each other since they was amateurs, since they was
Mm,
15, 16. So people almost knew like that when they got older, they're gonna have to see each other one day. Do you see any
yeah.
emails that you look at sometimes, like when I turn pro or when I'm at that top level, I'm gonna probably have to see you one day, or I don't know.
Like looking at amateur wise, or
Yeah,
like
because like I said,
uh,
basically, Shakur and Devin was amateurs
Mm,
around the same time, so they probably looked at each other back then. And Ryan Garcia and other people looked at each other like, I'm pretty sure we're gonna have to fight one days in the pro ranks. Do you see
yeah.
anybody where you like in a couple years like we're gonna see each other down
No,
the line?
I've seen like a couple girls. Like it's even like in the amateur. Like I
Mm-hmm.
known some of the girls I fought too. Like oh, they were like the lower class or weight than me, or
Mm-hmm.
like a little younger, and then they came on the elite team, or they gained weight, and then we would match up. And I was like, oh yeah, I knew I was gonna match her up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm. And do you see them same girls like you gonna have to fight them in the pros too?
and the pros. Yeah, but it's
Yeah.
gonna be it's gonna be bad.
It's a different level. But yeah, man. You got any more for it, bro?
No, I was gonna say you can hand out your social medias and let everybody know where they can find you at.
Oh, follow me on the IG, Shera two E's.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna be locked in. You got let us know when you're fighting again and you know stuff
For
like that.
sure.
For sure. Are you do you got anything coming up? Like are you in camp or anything like that with the USA team or anything coming up?
Uh, no, not right now. So yeah, just tune in at the
Right.
moment.
Just
Yeah,
chilling. Right.
Uh, but you
Just
gotta
staying
keep us
ready.
but
updated.
but still on my grind.
Right.
Yeah,
Always.
definitely.
For sure. Well
And
yeah,
we'll
definitely let us know. Yeah.
we'll definitely look
I
forward to
will.
having you back on too in the future.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you for having me.
All
Yeah,
right,
for
well,
sure.